Welcome back to Mike Ferry TV. My name is Tony Smith, coach and speaker for Mike, and I am thrilled to be here on Mike Ferry TV. All right, here we are. We are in that golden window of time of year where you have to do whatever it takes to keep your head in the game. Keep focused, keep producing, keep showing up. And at the same time, you need to outline for yourself an incredible, compelling, exciting 2026, your business plan. Hopefully it's done. Hopefully you've talked to your coach about it. Hopefully you've had a chance to work through all the details of putting together your starting point for 2026. Mike Ferry's sales system was built on this mantra. His job, our job, is to increase your production and your profit. So today I want to spend a little time talking about that second word, which is profit. First of all, I hope that you're in the real estate business to make a great profit and to increase your profit. Are you in this thing for profit? I hope so. Many agents, unfortunately, are not doing it for profit. The first thing that Mike would ask me to have you think about is this point. The difference between a real estate agent earning a living and a professional salesperson running a large, profitable business can be defined by their ability to be efficient. How efficient are you each day? Okay, if you'll take these two words, efficiency equals more profit. Where in your real estate business do you need to look at efficiency? Are you efficient with your daily prospecting? Are you efficiently running your setup for a listing presentation? Are you being efficient with managing a listing from the start of listing through close of escrow? Where do you need to look at efficiency in regards to making more profit? You know, if it takes you 4 hours to do a 2-hour job, that is taking away from your profit. Take a close look at it. The second point. Simple ways to accumulate high profit is to learn to control your emotions. Now, you've heard this from Mike a million times, but the reality is you might think controlled emotions equals more profit. So in your business in 2025, how would you grade yourself on your ability to keep your emotions between the lines? Do you tend to over-celebrate when you get a commission check? Do you tend to overbeat yourself up when something bad happens in your business? Okay, if you can keep your emotions between the lines and learn not to have the highs be too high and try to reduce those big lows that you have in your real estate business, all that time where you even out the emotion, there's more money being made. So how are you doing at keeping your emotions between the lines? Look at point 3 from Mike. If 70% of your income is not coming from listings sold, you are working too many days and too many hours, so you're not as profitable as you could be. All right? If you don't create an environment, come to understand the profit margins between working with sellers and working with buyers. We recommend that at least 70% of your business be spent working with listings sold versus buyer sales because of the amount of time that you spend with a buyer out showing. You know, today when you jump in the car with a buyer and you're going to show them 3 homes, if you're in some parts of the country where there's traffic and all of these things, it takes hours to go show a buyer 3 homes. And if you replace that time with listing property, more profit. Hope it makes sense. Look at point 4. The only way we earn large amounts of money, therefore potentially large profit, is to give high quality service to people. High quality service. Mike went on to say that you have to recognize that the level of quality service you offer, it equals the amount of profit you receive. So if you're going to take a close look this time of year, it's a great time of year to take a close look at the levels of customer and quality service that you offer. Are you communicating with your clients like you should be? Are you giving them all the answers they need? Are you helping them understand how this whole thing works when they list their home with you? Are you telling them the absolute truth about the market conditions and pricing today? increased quality customer service equals increased profits. Where do you need to increase the quality of the service you provide? Look at number 5 on this list. If you're in a position today where you're short of money, it simply means you have not given the type of service that people want. Okay? Service equals profit. So if you don't have enough money in the bank account right now, and you are not receiving the profits you would like, one of the first places you have to look is, am I delivering the service that people actually want? Are they getting the service that they want? Okay, where could I improve the service? Knowing the market stats, knowing how to handle all of their concerns or objections, being willing to communicate with them honestly and openly, being able to present to them all the things you do to sell a home. That's service. If you can provide that service, more profit. Look at 6. There are only 2 activities in real estate: creating income and doing the administration of the income you create. There's only 2 actions: making money and servicing the money. So if you want more profits, you have to do a close examination of the difference between the two. Are you spending the most of your time in a workday earning money? Or are you spending most of the time in a workday doing all those million administrative jobs that are out there? The paperwork and the files and the research and the termite and septic. The stronger you get the connection that you need to spend most of your day earning money, and somehow, some way, you need to control the administration side of it, that equals more profit. Okay? What challenges you? Basically like this. What do you need to learn to delegate, or what do you need to fix in 2026 when it comes to handling the administration of a file? You'll make more money. Look at 7. If you want to have more profit, you need to understand profit. We have always recommended that as you grow your company, you start introducing a true, honest profit and loss statement. If I don't understand my expenses, if I don't understand my true profit, then how could I possibly make more of it? Right? When's the last time you did a profit and loss statement for your company? Did you figure out all of your real estate expenses for this year? Do you have an understanding of the difference between expense and profit in your business? It's a great thing to work on this time of year. How about number 8? To increase profits, charge a full commission on every transaction. Okay? We understand all the things that have gone on this year with commissions and buyers and buyer broker agreements and all those things. Do you have a standard for yourself? Have you created your own standard for the commission you charge with the customers you work for? Have you learned the skill to receive that commission standard that you want? If you want more profits, spend more time working on the skill of having a client understand paying you the commissions you want to earn. Okay? How much of your commissions did you cut this year so far? If you were able to get more of your commissions, would that all go straight to the bottom line profit? Yeah, we say yes. Okay. How about 9 on this list? To increase profits, you might consider the following challenges. If you want to increase profits, consider these challenges. You have to get your ego out of the way. Get your ego out of the way. You have to consider developing the ability to change faster. And you have to consider your commitment or any lack of commitment. So if I want more profits, I need to get my ego out of the way. Here's a question for you. Where in your business are you honestly trading profit for your ego? Are there things you spend just so you look better and you feel better about yourself? You know, up on a poster somewhere, are you doing some ego-driven things in your company that are expensive? Where are you willing to trade that profit for ego? And then 2, are you making the changes that you need to make in your business to make more money? If you can learn to change faster and adjust your behaviors faster. That goes straight down to the bottom line in profit too. And then the last one, commitment. Okay, we all know that if you're 110% committed on a listing taken goal, you'll hit that goal. If you're so committed on a listing taken goal, you probably won't hit that goal. So commitment is directly connected to the profit you receive. Be a fun thing to talk about. Can you describe your level of commitment for your 2026 business plan? How committed are you in the remaining days of this year to achieving a production goal? How committed are you to working hard for the few remaining days this year? That is an example of making more profit in your real estate business. Okay, so a few simple thoughts this week for you. I'd like you to really consider profit. We believe Mike Ferry trained agents in this market is the time for you to increase your profit. We have proof of that with so many of you. Take these thoughts to heart, run through them, make some changes. We look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks.